My name is Simon Peter Muwonge. I'm the principal of the Eaglet Schools, the branch in Chengera and Busega. We run two schools and they are both a kindergarten, day and boarding primary schools. We opened up these schools. We began with the Chengera Busega branch on the 26th of May 2008. We began as a kindergarten only. We kept on growing and advancing into a full primary school. And later in 2020, we acquired this much bigger branch of Chengera, which we call the Eaglet Schools Chengera, with a kindergarten, day and boarding primary school. The schools in general, I'll talk about Uganda, but maybe even world over, have been grossly hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. First of all, we've never had a time like almost 2 years of inactivity. These are 2 years of not earning money, and a school like any other enterprise needs a lot to stay afloat. So we've had 2 years of not earning, but we have to spend to keep these schools running and being able to open like we've just opened this year. So we've been grossly hit because we had no incomes. Most of the schools lost the staff we had, because some staff went abroad, others went on to other vacations, and some schools could not even be able to open up because most of their numbers had gone to other schools, some had relocated to other locations. So I need to say that we have been grossly hurt because we've had 2 years of inactivity. First of all, the COVID-19 scourge. Anybody that has kept afloat like we are needed to know different like many schools are. Schools that only opened just to make money, many of them have already closed as we speak. It only required somebody to have a vision, somebody to see beyond today. We are moving as if normally because we saw beyond this. We have a vision for schools and we have a love and a passion for what we are doing. We are not just here to make money, but we are here to build something bigger than today. And because we looked beyond today, that's why we are standing. We have kept on using the little we have. In the Eaglet schools, we have a saying, a slogan, we say, we use what we have to create what we don't have. However little we've had, we have chosen to make it able to take us through, and that's why we are keeping afloat as we speak. I, as the proprietor of the Eaglet schools, and the Eaglet schools in general, of Busega and Chengera, we are different, one, because we're not just here to make money. We realized long enough that one of the things God has called us to do, we feel it's a calling. It's beyond just making money. We are here to nurture a new generation. We could not just imagine seeing these schools sold off because we have dates here and there, because we have needs, because it's a pandemic. The reason why we are still running is because we have a vision. We have a passion, we have a love, and we have a target, and a big dream beyond the current challenges. The Eaglet schools began in 2008 with a branch in Busega, and after those 14 years, after the 14 years up to date, we've been able to acquire a lot. We've been able to acquire properties, land, and other assets that makes a school move. A school requires a lot of space, requires a lot of buildings, and we have been able to acquire that. We've been able to acquire a new branch in Chengera, where I'm currently sitting as I speak, and all that has been done in these 14 years. We've been able to establish a good competing name, because that's also crucial for business. And we've been able to build a big team of many able men and women who run these schools on a day-to-day basis. One of the greatest challenges of most private schools, if I summarize it, it's money. Most schools lack enough funds to run. Most schools lack enough funds to have the able staff to run and to operate these schools on a day-to-day basis. So that has been a great challenge. I don't know why, but in schools, most times collecting school fees is not always a simple thing. And that has been a great challenge that we have faced over the times. We have another challenge in Uganda. I'll talk about Uganda in general. We have a few skilled people as far as teaching and learning is concerned. This school has a few teachers that can really cause a child to learn. So if you're running schools like I have, and I do, that means you need to do a lot of training on a day-to-day basis to make sure you have the enough good staff that you need. We currently run 2 branches, but of course we have plans of opening other branches in other parts of the country to be able to give our services to many Ugandans. We understand we have a package that is quite different from what many schools offer. So we are here to run schools that are founded by love, where there is love for children and love for what we are doing. We are here to run schools that are excellently run, and the schools that are unique in nature. Yes, where a child goes to learn and comes back when he or she loves the school and gets the best out of the school. Any business that is going to thrive should always have a strong vision, and the vision can only be realized after understanding the mission. When you understand the mission will take you to the big picture, which is called the vision. Once you understand the vision and the mission in general, then you are supposed to come up with clear systems that makes you operate. The bigger corporate organizations can operate because they have systems. In other words, everybody in the organization knows what they are supposed to do, from what to where and to when. So the moment everybody knows what they are supposed to do, businesses are struggling because many people don't know what they're supposed to do. They have no systems, they have no visions. Somebody just sees a thriving school like ours and tomorrow they want to start a school. Life and business is not supposed to be a gamble. You must know who you are, you must know what you're supposed to do, and you must do what you are well equipped to do. I will also tell you that God gives us gifts, and it's out of these gifts that we are supposed to make life a reality.